Okay, so here we have our 936, which is a 23,600 pound machine. Now that is not counting the bucket or forks, so add another couple thousand pounds there. So here at the front, we'll start with the connections. So it's a JRB style. So you have a hook at the top, as you can see here on the bucket, and then a pin at the bottom. The pin is hydraulically controlled from inside the machine. So over here, sorry. So over here in the front, you've also got your auxiliary connection. So if you wanted to run a bucket, a 4-in-1 bucket or a grapple, you could control that from inside the cab. Here you can also see you've got your auto grease. So it makes it very easy to maintain. Up on the front of the cab, you can see you've got LED headlights, and then you've got a light bar up at the top, as well as 2 spotlights. The tires are 17.5/25, so not an awkward size, easily available. Over here coming around, all right. Over here coming around, you've got your expansion tank for your hydraulic system. Over here are the blocks for the auto-lube. Coming around, here is your engine door and the Cummins 3.8 QSF. Over there you can see the little turbo. Quite a little bit of room to work in there. Then next over here we have, oh sorry, I forgot, you have your hydraulic oil tank right behind the cab with a sight glass, so easy to check on how much fluid you have. Coming around, we have the battery box. So you have 2 batteries in here. The machine runs on 24 volts, and you have a battery switch. We also have 2 battery tenders hooked up so that you can plug the machine in. So we try to keep it very simple. There's 1 plug on this side over here. So you just plug it in, and that will do your 2 battery tenders as well as your block heater. On this side, we have your DEF tank. Over here, we have the other side of the engine. Got your filters, pretty easily accessible. Your fuel filter, the oil filters back there, and back there. There's another fuel filter. This valve here shuts off coolant flow to the heater core. So in the summer, you would shut that off when you're using your AC. Coming around, we have the auto-lube controller that you can just fill up over here. We could also change this to a bigger hydraulic style quick connect depending, well no, sorry, actually this is a quick connect. So this is a quick connect. So you can fill it up with a grease gun or a bigger one depending on what you have. Over here you have your transport lock, and coming around the machine, that takes care of it for the outside. Just taking a look at the bucket, you do have teeth on it, as well as a welded on cutting edge, and you could always bolt on a second heavier duty one. Let's go take a look inside the cab. So here we are inside the cab. We'll start with your handbrake and then your 2-wheel, 4-wheel drive lever. So inside the cab, it's pretty simple. Sorry, this camera controls got me. So over here you have your joystick, forward, reverse, and the yellow button does your high and low. Right behind that is the lever for your quick connect, or if you flip the lever up front, this would be your auxiliary hydraulics. You have your air conditioning control or heat. Over here we've got all the switches. So you have your deep region, fan. There's a manual fan up at the top of the cab if you don't want to use the AC. You have your windshield wipers with windshield washer fluid if you need, your hazards, and your spotlights. Your turn signals are controlled over here, and then also your headlights for brights, etc. Turn the key. Oh, battery switch is off. But you would turn the key and it would start. Let me go turn on that battery switch and we can start the machine up. On your seat, you are able to control how high you want the armrests. You can also slide it back. Sorry, just get a better position here. So you have your slide to slide the seat back. And then over here, this is your air control. You have to turn ignition on, and you can air control up the seat for the suspension, or pull it to let it down. As you can see. And that takes care of everything inside the cab. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh yeah. We do have a radio up there, a light, and a backup mirror. Let me show you the backup camera. So if we turn the key on, as soon as we put it, oh, we have to be running. As soon as we put it in reverse, we have our backup camera. Forward, it goes off. Reverse, it comes on. There we go. Let me know if you need see anything else.